people are greedy. People want things for themselves and their family and their parties. But if we learn to share, to bring people in, the common people also, we need to bring them in to be able to lead Liberia to the higher heights.
My message today is to be peaceful. Liberia is the only country we have. I live here, but I intend to retire. I intend to retire in Liberia, so I'm doing a lot of investment.
Casting your vote, who you're giving your vote to. Not just by money, not what it gave you, not what you can get today, but your vote determines your tomorrow, your children, your next generation to come.
My message is you should be peaceful. 2, you should go and vote the rightful person, because it has been a generational crisis.
Hello everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Tommy and thanks for clicking. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to become part of this growing audience. Please also like and share my videos. Thank you. Let me quickly take this time to thank you for coming back always to All Things Tommy and watching my videos. It has been about 3 weeks now since I last uploaded a video. Besides the computer on which I have my editing software breaking down, my work schedule has changed and has made things like creating videos and editing them a lot more challenging. But I promise to do my best and upload a weekly video. So please bear with me. Again, I want to say thank you. Liberia's next presidential election takes place come October 10th this year. There are a lot of speculations and skepticism about what the conduct of the election would be. So I decided to visit a Liberian gathering here in Rhode Island, where I asked what their message to the Liberian people would be. Without further ado, let's get started. Hello, my name is Tommy. What is your name?
My name is Prince Mbuakai.
Prince Mbuakai.
People call me Tamodo or Mbuakai PM Tamodo.
So Mbuakai,
Yes.
October is coming. October 10th is our general election. Liberia is now 176 years old.
Yes.
What is your message to the Liberian people?
My message is you should be peaceful. 2, you should go and vote the rightful person, because it has been a generational crisis. From 1980, we overthrew our government. We say one of the best. Apparently, it began the West. We left from there. Another group came. We say, oh, they were the best. We had slogan. From there, today, we're in a crisis. What can we do? And Liberia voted the right way. We had a job. We had the remittance will reduce. The pressure for us in America will reduce. I know Liberia is trying to gradually develop, but we need a leader that loves the country. Not get for the heart, not get for the lips, but for the heart, for the mind, for the thought. You can't live in America or in the diaspora, Europe. You go to Liberia, you can't do a changes. It's a curse on you, the war on to the generation that in power, that come here, ride the best railroads, the best car, the foundation. They go back home to develop that country. They're fighting to develop little Liberia. When you look at Ghana, you look at other countries, people from here want to identify themselves with Africa. Because Liberia, we are lost our identity. No African American want to go. They go Ghana, other East Africa, Southern Africa has stored our wealth, that our birthright for us. So Liberia need to rise, and it only rise depends on the vote we make on October 10th. If we make another mistake, we'll be going by like 50 years beyond. Because the last war took like 100 years. We're trying to come out again. If we make another mistake, we're going like 50 years, 150 years. What will become the generation? So I'm urging all Liberians, forget about the differences. I think in the 21st century for Liberia to be struggling, to look at us, a selfless and a good leader to run that country, we still struggling. It be my imagination. And let me just tell you about something. We that in the diaspora, Liberians are back home, need to listen to us. You see the Israeli, the Jewish people that in Israel, they listen to the Jewish that here.
Yeah.
But every year, you don't listen to us. We see all the best of you, man. We tell you what progress will be. But yet and stay. We stay envious why somebody is talking to me and telling me the rightful thing. So I'm urging all Liberians, put away your ethnicity, put away your political affiliation. Vote the rightful person. If we don't vote the rightful person, my brother, the stress will be on us that year. I can remember the last time when I tell you the figure for get same way alone. When I show it to you, it was deciding. I said, wow, I don't have the type of money in my account, but I'll able to send the type of money in Liberia. I said, what? I said, but in 2 years' time, I will triple the money in my account.
So our lack of development, our lack of progress in our country, do you think it is tied to our lack of nationalism?
Because he asked any Liberian, and I think we are fake. Because if you ask any 100 Liberians, they will say, oh, nationalism. But it ain't from the bottom of the heart. No. Because somebody will say, I can do the best. Even when you are a minister, when you are a janitor, they say sweep. You want to take the broom to carry the house. When you are a minister, leadership, look. And one of the things we're regretting, every good leadership starts from the head. Because even though they feel, running from the head. If the president or the minister go in the office and say, look, if I see anybody in protest that are not good, I will discipline them. But you can be a minister, you avoid corruption. Everything you want for yourself. You want what a little man will do. The president want the best thing for himself. No, you must be a selfless leader. And look at all around the world. Go in the Baltic state, go in the Balkan, in Europe, even in Latin America. Young people are governing 30 years old, 45 years old. But when it comes to Liberia, it's different. Don't say old age is experience. If you got an older guy that is capable of running the country, vote for him, let him run that country. But Liberia, I don't know, it's a generational curse and not curse. We got to stand on our feet to break our barrier.
Hello, my name is Tommy. What is your name?
My name is Sheila Bansonge.
Okay, Sheila. You are Liberian? Let me establish that.
Yes,
you're Liberian.
Yeah.
Okay, a proud Liberian.
Proud, very proud.
Okay, so come October 10th, we are going back to the ballot box. Okay, and Liberia is now 176 years old. What is your message to the Liberian people?
My message is for them to vote right. Let the Father lead them. Because in everything you gotta put God first.
Yeah.
So to me, let them go through prayers and God will lead to the right person who want to be. But for me right now, my candidate is out.
Okay. So your candidate is out, but the general thing is that our country has been going through a lot. 176 years old. A lot of people are saying there's nothing to show for it. So now that we are going to election, what do you think that we can do to bring about this difference, to bring about a change?
The change, we should put our differences aside and vote for the right person. Let God give everybody a sense of direction. And He will lead. Because what I believe as a Christian, God put leaders in charge. And He can take the leader out. So for me, I cannot go against any leader that our Lord have put in position. But just to rally around and uplift our leaders, whoever God is going to put in charge. So for now, I don't have nobody on mind.
Okay.
And I pray that God will lead the Liberians to do the right thing.
Okay.
Go through fast and prayer, and God will give sense of direction.
Okay.
And the Bible verse says, in all the way, acknowledge the Lord, and He will direct your path. So when you acknowledge Him, He will give us a great leader who will take us through to the next level.
Well, Sheila, Liberia is 176 years old. A lot of people are saying when you look at the country, nothing good is happening there. What do you think is the cause? Why do you think our country is still lagging behind?
Because people are greedy. People want things for themselves and their family and their parties. But if we learn to share, to bring people in, the common people also, we need to bring them in to be able to lead Liberia to the higher heights. And in order to do that also, we should respect our leaders who are in charge.
Okay.
And when we respect our leaders, God will give us a sense of direction.
Okay.
But for now, people are greedy. People are misled. And I think if our president or people that are in charge listen to the late man, the honor people, God will direct him. Not party alone, but bring other people from different walks of life and see how things will work in his favor or whosoever running.
Okay. You know, like there are people, would you say, says Sheila, would you say that Liberians, people that are in power, it's a lack of love for their country. That's why corruption is so high from one administration to another administration, for which our country is still lagging behind today?
It's not, I think it's lack of knowledge. To me, it's lack of knowledge. It's not greed, but some people are very proud to go to other people who know the right thing, who is well educated, well, let's say, know what to do, because you feel proud and you don't want to go to somebody who will give you sense of direction. So people are very proud, high-headed, that don't want to listen to the people that can give them good advice. They always want to be in the same cycle. And the people in the same cycle, some of them, they don't really know about administration. They don't know about other things. And you know, so go to other people, feel free.
Be humble.
Be humble. Don't take yourself more than others. Okay? Because they say pride comes before destruction.
Right.
So if we put our differences aside and humble ourselves and go to others who you know can do the thing and the right thing, Liberia will go forward.
Okay. Well, thank you, Sir Sheila. I appreciate your participation today.
Thank you too.
Okay.
My name is Mr. Anthony, our success Wanatish.
Wanatish?
Yep.
Liberia just celebrated her 176 years of age. Comes October 10th, we will be going to the ballot box. What is your message to our country today?
Well, let me just say this. I'm not a politician, but from my own view, I believe that Liberians need to sit down and make a good decision, sound decision. Because when it comes to leadership, it's very important. Casting your vote, know who you're giving your vote to. Not just by money, not what it gave you, not what you can get today, but your vote determine your tomorrow, your children, your next generation to come. So I believe coming October 10, like I said, I'm not on nobody's side. But one thing I do know is that Liberians need to sit down. They are there, I'm not there. We on the side. Life is, okay, we don't have all, but at least we are better. But those on our side, they want how to make a better decision.
Give me two major things that our country need to work on should the new administration take over.
Number one, what we need to work on is the infrastructure. Our country is down the line. Liberia is like it's so shameful because there's nothing good. I'm not seeing anything good. Like for instance, let's forget about America. But if you travel to Ivory Coast, you travel to Ghana, if you see the people country, and when you go back home, man, you can feel so discouraged. Number two, our medical 6 it's hard. People dying on a daily basis. So I believe these are the things. There are many, but you asked me for 2. So I can tell you that our medical system need to, be arranged and
need to be better.
Yeah, needs to be better.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Pastor Teach.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hello, my brother. My name is Tommy. What is your name?
My name is Michael Toyin.
Okay, Michael. Liberia has celebrated 176 years of independence.
Can you believe that?
Can you believe that? Yeah. So we are going to the ballot box come October 10th. What is your message to the Liberian people?
My message today is to be peaceful. Liberia is the only country we have. I live here, but I intend to retire. I intend to retire in Liberia, so I'm doing a lot of investment over there, so I want the country to be peaceful. We have our families over there, we have our friends over there, we have everything over there. Liberia is the only country we have, so...
So people are talking about issues in the country, right? Some people are saying that our road infrastructure are really bad, horrible. What are the things that you concern come October 10th?
I think everything is on the line. You see, our people are so... I don't want to sound, insulting, but the level of thinking in our country is so
poor.
I mean, it's so poor because people come to office and the only thing you see them do is building market kitchen, building this for market women and all of that. They should not be building market kitchen. All right, they should develop the country. The people who are selling under the market kitchen, they're supposed to be gainfully employed and working. Our old money. The thing that our old money is supposed to be under the kitchen or selling in the market kitchen, but these people can be employed.
Okay.
They can work in other areas and be able to contribute to the growth and development of the country. The biggest development in Liberia, market women. Anybody get to power, they got to build market kitchen and all of that. That is not development.
Okay,
they should be building something that will develop the country and get these people employed so that these people can get off. Here, people go to market, but you got farmers market and these people come to the market, they sell and they're going to work.
Okay.
So if these people had a job, they won't be sitting on the market kitchen and selling. Everything is down. The roads condition is bad. Everything is bad in our country. It's poor. That's why government officials come to America, go outside the country to go for treatment. Everybody leave the country who got the means to do it. Leave the country for treatment. The only people who go to hospital in Liberia, people who don't have the means to travel. But all of them, they either fly to Ghana or Nigeria or America or UK, wherever the people can carry them.
So what do you think is the cause though? Why people come to the West and they see how developed the place is, but they cannot carry it back home? What do you think is the problem? Is it a lack of nationalistic interest?
I think that's part of it. It's deep down. I think the problem is deep. So love of country should be number one. Because if you love your country, you develop your country, you make your country beautiful. People will be jealous. They want to go and see your country. But America, the people know this is the only country they have, so they build it. So people, it's the envy of the world. People want to come from everywhere. Even in Europe, people want to come here and live here. Because the people build their country, they know this is the only country that they have. So if Liberians were to treat their own country like that, people will be traveling to go down for vacation. The tourist industry will boom over there because the country is beautiful. And it's got resources, but the people, it's just the mentality is so bad.
So bad. Michael, I want to thank Michael, right?
Yeah, Michael.
All right, Michael, thank you so much for participating today.
No problem, my brother. Anytime.
Okay.
I was in Ghana last year. You can see a minister take a young girl in that car and go in Ghana and drop her, and the next day you resign. What the little vice in the womb. But everybody can free that with free. And it's not
so in other words, what you're trying to say, there's a system of lawlessness, on account or lack of accountability.
In Liberia, only one person, in Liberia, it take only one man. It can take 50% to change Liberia. Only one person. When the president started, he said, today I'm putting my sleeve up to change the country. I will discipline people. I will do this. People be trapped. People face economic crime. People that stole our wealth. People that got in garden work. Go there, but how you get a billing? Get a tracking system. Get an identification number. In Liberia, you got one person get more than 4 names with different bank accounts. Get a tracking system. Everybody start from somewhere.
Thank you.
But it's saddening. That's our country. We got to fight. We got to tell the people the truth.
Yeah.
That we go in the election, vote the right. But even we made the wrong mistake by putting somebody there wrong. But we the citizen and the legislature can help to change our country. It's not only the president.
Okay.
Because the president has a lot of work to do. People will manipulate them more, especially when you're not to that standard. Because you can't know everything. You get an advisor saying the wrong thing.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Mama Liberia can fight. I love Liberia so much. Anywhere I go, I say Liberia. When we see another person come here again to create generational wealth, you carry the power. As you come, you create wealth for your generation. We saw here Toyota, Tomato, and all the money that you look for at the end of the day began curse. Today you go to Kuku, you go to Tower Farm, you go to Taylor Farm, you can't see them. So person we are, you know, so say, oh, I saw Charles Taylor. Today the white flower is nowhere. So I'm here. What can make Liberian people happy? If I see George Weah, I see the Liberian people in George Weah. But why is so disappointing?
Okay.
Why is so disappointing? Because I don't know that song. Oh, you can do. You the best. You the first person. This and that. If I were him, the president, I would look up from where that came from. Where Tower came from. Where Tommy came from. Where Tower came from today. Nothing. Ellington did nothing. Do nothing. Charger today in the Biamba. Then I would say yes. Everything you look for, you will leave it. You can. How many horse? You build a skyscraper there. How many rooms you can sleep in? So that even in your own bedroom, you will go and sleep in the living room. How much money you need to survive that you get millions of dollars when the poor are suffering?
Yeah.
We're in a very strong community. So now, my man, I've been here for 6 years, going to 7 years. When I go back home, I cry. You see how young people, I shed tears. So that my friend come in, why you come here and say, I can't speak to you? Let me be part of it, let me feel you. It's not for me coming right in the best of in America. But our generation, every generation should have a mission.
Right.
Every situation in Liberia, we the Liberians that in America, in the diaspora, and back home, we can solve it. Sincerity, honesty.
Okay.
Because of our selfish
now.
Yeah.
Well, Baka, we have to leave it there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It was well elections.
Yeah.
As we come around, let's get each other number and discuss it. One message, one word from here could change 10,000 people in Liberia.
That's right.
Even the diaspora. Okay. So it's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah.
Do you want more of this content? Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. And hope to see you in my next video.